Taurus, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As I mentioned before, I'm in the process of moving from Illinois to Texas. I am here in Texas, but my furniture is not. So we are sitting on the floor doing your reading because I promised I would show up for you guys because you guys are always there for me. I appreciate all the hits, all the likes, all the comments. I even appreciate the dislikes. I appreciate the honesty in that. But here we are, and here we go. Taurus. Ooh. You are letting go of... See, you in the past, you were holding on to a particular outcome very, very tightly. This outcome was tied to your resources, be it your health, mental or physical, be it your wealth, actual money, time management, or how you leverage your network, or maybe even all four, okay? You had a particular outcome that you were striving for and striving for and striving for and striving for, and you're finally like, you know what? I've done so much. I have to let go of the outcome and hope for the best. I know I've done enough to get something I want. I may not get everything I want, but I've done enough to start getting some things that I really, really wanted or I really, really needed. Or maybe that's just it. Maybe you won't get anything you want, but you'll get exactly what you need. But now is the time for you to let go of that specific outcome that you had and hope to gain something that's just in the vicinity of what you were looking for. You fear that the longer you wait for your crops to come in, the longer you wait for this harvest on what it is you were looking for, the sharper your tongue will get. And what I mean by that is the Queen of Swords speaks the truth. She does not do it to be malice, but she's constantly speaking the truth. And when you walk around telling the truth day in and day out, you hurt some people's feelings. You can't make an omelet every day without cracking eggs. And you feel like you will just continue to, what's the word I'm looking for? If you have to keep waiting, if this procrastination of your outcome keeps lingering, then what you're going to do is you're going to start getting sharp and like popping off on people because your patience is running out. That's what I'm getting at here. You feel like you're just not going to be able to keep your composure for lack of patience. The reality of the situation is, even if you stop juggling, you will come out of the cold. You will come out of this drain on resources, okay? Even if you stop the juggling act right now. Because ultimately, you've already taken action on this. You don't need to do any bigger, better things. You've done enough, okay? Let me put a little more on that. Yeah, see, you've already taken what pieces of the puzzle you've had and taken action on them. To take further action would be guesswork. That's why they're asking you not to juggle to come out of this. So to continue to take further action and start to plan and create things, it's going to all be guesswork. Where in the past, you've actually taken action on what you had knowledge of. So don't keep moving in that energy just because you're used to moving in that energy. Only take action when there's a viable piece of the puzzle that you can actually work with. That's the reality of the situation. Is you need to wait a little bit until everything starts to make sense and you know what to do. Don't just jump into it because you're used to running at that quick pace. What they're saying is it's okay to let go for a little while. It's okay to take your hands off the steering wheel until you need to put them back on there. Yeah, see? You put a lot of hard work and energy into this, and you're going to get the reciprocity. You're going to get matched evenly. You're going to get something out of this. but it's going to take time to get from the choppy waters to the calmer waters. And there were a lot of lessons learned along the way. So if you're taking the time to let go and release a little bit, you know, just so you don't like try to maintain 100% control of the situation, because that's exhausting. Whenever you're trying to control a situation 100%, it takes a lot out of you. It's very, very exhausting. So taking your hands off the steering wheel for a little bit and actually reflecting on the lessons learned along the journey is a very good thing for you to do right now, Taurus. I suggest you spend a little bit more time thinking about the lessons you learned than the outcome you initially wanted. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.